Jim Mann, our producer, gave us quite the assignment the other week, and it was to go to a movie set in Atlanta. That was kind of nice, Jim. Thank you.
No, actually, I was confused. I thought 90 Minutes in Heaven was your story about working with me.
Yes.
Was it not?
Oh, not in this case.
Oh.
90 Minutes in Heaven is an incredible story that they're making into a film. And pretty good actors, too. Hayden Christensen, who is best known for playing Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars and Darth Vader, and Kate Bosworth.
It's an incredible story. It's based on the true story of Don Piper. He's a Baptist pastor, and he was on his way home from a conference in 1989. And he got in a horrible car accident. A guy in a truck came across to his lane and basically ran over the top of him. And emergency crews got to the scene and pronounced him dead. And every bone was broken in his body pretty much except for his right arm. I mean, if you read the book and you're like me, you're going to get a little lightheaded because it gets very descriptive. But another pastor showed up on the scene and felt like God told him to pray for Don. So he started praying for Don, who was dead at the time, and says he came back to life. So it's a pretty remarkable story.
Yeah, Michael W. Smith actually plays the role of that pastor that Allison is telling you about, and he's in this movie, Michael W. Smith. And the incredible thing is, a part of that story is that when he starts singing, Don starts singing underneath the tarp that they had over him.
Yeah.
Quite remarkable. So Michael W. Smith has kind of a dual role. Not only is he acting in this, but he's helping his son score the movie, all the music that's behind it that's going to really bring it out. And it's like Michael W. Smith is a proud daddy to be involved in this with his son.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, you get to thrive with your kids. You get to actually work with your kids. It's too good. And I've already been doing this for the last 10 years, But to see a movie of this caliber come and finally going, because you know what, this business is tough. Whether you're writing soundtracks or you're making films, the film business is tough. And so when you get the opportunity to make a film about an extraordinary story, who's got a fairly extraordinary director and some pretty cool cast members, and knowing that your son gets to score a movie with that kind of talent, I'd say this is maybe the almost the World Series. It's the National League playoff, of going. And this, and if he does well, which I think he will, this could propel him into some great things in the future as well.
Could be like the next John Williams, who scores for Star Wars, which is really cool. Michael W. Smith, you'll see that on our video replay page at hisradio.com, so you can share that with others. We'll also be catching up with Don Piper in just a little bit, and his wife, Eva Piper. They're both played by Hayden Christensen and Kate Bosworth. That's pretty cool people to have playing you,
Yeah, not too shabby. Man, is there anything Michael W. Smith cannot do? That guy is so talented.
I think he gets corn stuck in his teeth, so he doesn't let corn get out of his teeth too well.
And pole vaulting. I don't think he's good at pole vaulting.
He stinks at pole vaulting.
Okay.
It's just awful.
Good to know he's just
Join
like
the
us.
conversation on Twitter